Hey there, Planet Coaster fans, Breezerhog here, bringing you another career mode walkthrough guide with the second scenario called Creature Awakens. In this one, our objective is to attract 1,000 guests and hire a bunch of employees, 2 janitors, 2 mechanics, 2 entertainers, all fairly easy stuff. We'll obviously be building more than 5 rides, so that objective is kind of silly, but attracting 1,000 guests shouldn't take too long either. In this one, we don't have to worry about setting our prices or increasing our ride animation because we already have a lot of money to start with on this one. We started with $10,000. That's going to allow us to build more than 5 rides right off the bat. So all we have to do really is worry about attracting 1,000 guests. We'll build a bunch of rides, hire a few employees, and that's pretty much it. We'll be there in no time. This is another scenario that you can beat in less than a month. The most annoying part of this scenario is probably the terrain. As you can see, some of my rides are a little wobbly or not even with the terrain. That's not a problem that occurs too often, but for some reason on this particular map it happened a lot. And every ride I build, I have to put uphill or an uphill path and a downhill path in order to get it all connected. And in all honesty, that's probably one of the most frustrating parts of this game, is building my entrances and my exits in order to get them all to line up. Maybe I'm just, cramming my rides in too close together here, but I don't know. This scenario, I get through it pretty quick. As you can see, I'm having some problem with my paths, but other than that, scenarios, the objectives, they're all really easy. And if you watch my series as we get into the later scenarios, you'll see that none of the scenario objectives are all that interesting. A lot of them are repetitive, like attract 1,000 guests. You see that every scenario. But the coaster scenario objectives, those ones, they can be kind of tricky. So as you can see, I've already built 6 rides, I've hired 4 employees, and I've already completed the first 2 objectives. I have the easy and the medium objectives completed for this scenario. And the only thing I need to do now is hire 2 entertainers, which I just did. That's another objective complete. And I need to attract 1,000 guests, which I've already got 600 guests. I probably don't even need to build another ride, but I'll go ahead and build one more just for the hell of it to get more guests in that much quicker. But as you can see in the back of my park, guests are just flooding in, and it's not even the end of the first month yet. So I mean, the only objective is to attract 1,000 guests, and I can do that in less than a month. On the majority of these objectives, they could have made these scenarios a little bit longer. It's still really easy, but I've already completed this one, so I'm going to throw in a little point of view on the car ride because it's a pretty cool one, and then we'll move on to the next scenario. Alright? Hope you enjoy this trip on the car ride.